Hey guys, welcome to Life in Equilibrium. Today we want to talk about some of the best investing apps that you can find right now. Hey guys, before we start, make sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell so you can get more sweet content.
So one of the first investing apps that we found is an app called Cashapp. One of the biggest things that Cashapp has going for it is it started out almost like a Venmo or Apple Pay type feature. So two members could have a card and they could send money back and forth to each other, but then they decided to hop on the investing side of the finance. So with this Cashapp, they started to do investing, and you can invest in stocks, ETFs, and you can invest in the crypto, but it does charge a service fee for investing in crypto. They do charge a fee for moving money from one brokerage account to another. Some good things they do have automatic investing, reoccurring investments that you can set up monthly, and it does have a super simple interface. It is not a platform for day trading, however, so all you day traders are gonna have to find a different app. The last thing, they do not do bonds or mutual funds, so it's exclusively to crypto, stocks, and ETFs.
The next one we've got for you is called Webull. Webull is pretty sweet. It's exclusively for stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrency. There aren't any commission fees, but there are fees associated with moving money from Webull to another brokerage account. Some cool things Webull offers, they have some really good education and resources to help you research what stocks are best. They even have really good resources to help you beginner investors figure out the best ways to invest, some of the strategy to investing, and a whole bunch of just know-how, a lot of terms and a lot of education. They also have really good phone support and customer service. As opposed to some of the other applications, you can contact them via phone instead of just like a FAQ section. One of the biggest cons for Webull is they don't offer fractional shares. They also don't offer IRAs, Roth IRAs, mutual funds, or bonds.
One of my personal favorite investing apps is called Robinhood, and I know, Jake, you love that one too, and a lot of people do, and for good reason. It has a super simple interface. It's very well designed for smartphones, for any mobile phone to always have with you. They also provide lots of support and learning opportunities, education for beginner investors. Some of the pros with Robinhood is it trades stocks, ETFs, and it does trade crypto. You can day trade with this platform. Now, it is limited to a certain amount, and you have to have a certain amount in your brokerage account before you're able to day trade a whole lot, but that is a feature that it does have. There's no commission fee with Robinhood, and it's completely free. There's no fees even with cryptocurrency. So that makes it a great app to start out because it won't charge you anything.
That's pretty rare.
That is pretty
Not
rare.
a lot of places offer free or commission-free cryptocurrency trading.
Yeah, super good pro to Robinhood. Some other really cool things with Robinhood is it does do fractional shares. So you can either choose to buy one whole share of the stock, or you can say, I'm only gonna put $10 in. So it gives you that really nice option so that you don't have to invest $800 right now if you want to buy one share of Tesla. You can put $80 into Tesla. You can set up recurring investments. You can invest immediately even if the money isn't into your account. You transfer $6 over and you can invest that $6 while the money is actually switching over to your Robinhood account. A con with Robinhood is you cannot invest in mutual funds, bonds, or IRAs. So if you're looking to invest in one of those, there are other options for you, but Robinhood is a very good option. One other con that I have found is I've heard some people complain that it doesn't sell immediately when you click sell for that price. Sometimes it has a little bit of a lag, so it might sell for a little less, which might not make a difference if it's a matter of cents, but if you're investing thousands of dollars, it can start to add up.
The next one we've got for you is called SoFi Invest. And SoFi started out as a loan company for students. So they just kind of eventually grew up and became a mortgage lender, and now they do investing. And this is one that I actually personally use. I really like it. One of the biggest cons it's got going for it is it's new. And that's one of the biggest things. It just doesn't have a big track record for it. So SoFi lets you trade ETFs, stocks, cryptocurrency. There is a 1.25% interest rate with cryptocurrency that they do charge you. They do commission-free trading, so you don't owe them anything for the trades. Some of my favorite things about SoFi is I can do automatic investing, so I can set my scheduled deposits every Friday, and I can set up to buy a certain stock every Friday. So it makes it very easy to just automatically invest without having to think about it.
which is something we've talked about a lot. Automate your spending,
Automate
your life, and you will become wealthy.
Another one of my favorite things, the reason I chose SoFi is because they have a Roth IRA. You can do a Roth IRA account through them, which is just your personal retirement account, different than a 401k. And it's very easy to use. SoFi also lets you, they have a savings account with a 0.2% yield, annual yield interest rate that they'll give you. And if you put $20 a month into that account, that lets you get free financial coaching and a whole bunch of other cool little things that they've got offered for you. They have a lot of cool education and research, a whole bunch of articles and market analysis tips and tricks and things to help beginner investors. A big con for SoFi is that they also do not have mutual funds, and that's kind of a recurring thing we've seen for some of these apps, is a lot of them don't offer mutual funds. That's usually a thing for a large brokerage account.
So another one of these investing apps that we have found is called Stash. And I think, me personally, I think this one might be on the lower end of my personal favorites. It just seems like it doesn't have a whole lot compared to the other ones, like Robinhood or SoFi or Webull. You can trade stocks and ETFs with Stash. You cannot trade crypto, however, and you cannot purchase mutual funds as well. One of the downsides to Stash is it does charge you a monthly fee of about $1 to $9. There are different settings, almost like a subscription or specific things you can buy if you choose to spend the $9 a month, or you can go down as little as $1, which for a beginner investor, if you don't have a lot into the account in the first place, that $1 to $9 each month can really start to take a hit on your investment portfolio. They do make it super easy for beginners, however, and it is just 100% beginner based, so it is helpful if you're trying to get into investing. But again, they do charge you that little fee of your choice. They do also have IRAs and accounts that you can set up for your kids that you can start investing so your kids can have a future for school or whatnot.
Really? They have those?
Yeah,
that's
they do.
Pretty cool, actually.
That is cool. And not a lot of the other ones that we've seen do have those. So if you're into investing for your kids' future, this could be a great option.
So a lot of these ones that we've talked about are kind of targeted towards beginners. And it's very simple interface, very user-friendly, and they just make it streamlined. They have a lot of tips and tricks. This next one is kind of a large brokerage account, and there's a lot of these. And this one is one that we just highlighted because it has a couple of really cool things about it that we thought are interesting. It's called TD Ameritrade. And what they do is they let you trade stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. They have a whole range of things. The only thing that they don't have right now is cryptocurrency. So you can't actually buy cryptocurrency on TD Ameritrade.
Bitcoin user out there, I'm sorry.
TD Ameritrade is commission free. You don't pay a cent to buy and trade things. Now, like every single other brokerage out there, they do charge you a fee for trading brokerage accounts or moving your money. There's nothing that limits you from taking your money into your bank account and then moving it to another brokerage account. The only thing if you do that is if you have a large amount of money, you might have to pay capital gains tax. And these fees vary across every single brokerage account. It's usually about $75. Really cool things we like about TD Ameritrade is they have a custodial account as well, a 529 account for your kids. So you can save up for their retirement. It grows tax-free, and then once they take it out, they owe tax on whatever tax bracket they're in. But it's awesome because it helps you invest in your kids' future for school, for whatever they've got coming up. They also do 401ks. And one of the coolest things is they have a desktop platform called Thinkorswim, and it's probably one of the #1 desktop platforms out there. Super intuitive and has so much information for you. It's probably a little bit beyond the beginner investor, but as you go, this thing is like #1. It's just amazing is what I've heard and what I've seen from my research.
But it also seems like a beginner-friendly interface as well. So I think it's one of those that can kind of grow with you if you start out as a beginner and grow with you until you become more intermediate and professional investor.
One of my favorite things, and this is the reason we decided to throw TD Ameritrade up here, is they have a virtual trading account. So you get it free for 60 days, or if you have an account with them, they'll let you try this out. They give you, I think it's $100,000 to invest. And you can just throw it in all real stocks, bonds, ETFs. You can throw it in anything you want, and you can see virtual scenario, what would happen if I put this money here, there, wherever. That's a way cool thing that I haven't found a lot of places do. I know there's some programs out there online, Google, that you can get that through, but I think TD Ameritrade is awesome because it lets you use their software and figure out exactly what you can do on their platform. They use Morningstar, so they have fantastic research analysis, education, and tips on if you should invest, if you should hold, or if you should buy or sell. One of the other biggest cons for TD Ameritrade, besides crypto, is they actually do not offer fractional shares as of yet.
So the last investing app this one actually first got me into investing. This was the one that struck my eye. It was Acorns, and I know lots of you have heard about this as well. Their main thing that they advertise is they round up your spare change and they invest that. And I'll get back to that at the end of this, but you can trade ETFs and stocks with Acorns. Not so much cryptocurrency or mutual funds, so you do have to watch out for that. Acorns is very beginner friendly. It does it almost hands off. You don't have to worry about it because of this roundup feature. It does cost a little bit of money. So there's 3 different settings. There's the $1 a month, $3 a month, and $5 a month. And with the $1 a month, it comes with the taxable investment accounts. The $3 a month comes with the taxable investments accounts, but it also comes with a checking account. And you can also get IRAs with that. And for the $5 a month, it allows you to open up an investment account for your kids. So again, investing for your kids' futures. Like I said, it's very hands-off, but the one problem that I personally have with Acorns is it says that it's going to invest your spare change. So what would happen if you spend $2.50? It makes it seem like it'll charge your bank account $3 and it'll invest the 50 cents into whatever account you set it up to.
Like a fractional share.
Like a fractional share. What actually happens is your bank will get charged the $2.50. 50 cents will go into an imaginary holding in Acorns. And once that imaginary holding in Acorns gets up to $5, it'll pull $5 from your bank account and invest that. So it's almost less of an investing your spare change into just pulling $5 every time that imaginary holding gets up to $5, which for me was enough to make me say, I'll just use Robinhood and throw in $5 a week. And because it does cost that $1 or $3 or $5 and it's just investing your spare change, that little percentage can actually take a lot because you're investing cents and it's charging you dollars to use the app. However, it is very beginner friendly, so that can be a great perk if you're just starting investing. One last thing that Acorns has that is super awesome, it's called Found Money. And what this is it's almost like a credit card's reward system. So it has partners with Nike and Walmart, and I think a couple other big places like that. And once you buy, if you buy anything through their partners, it will give you money into your brokerage account that you are able to invest. So that is a super cool feature that it does have, and that will come with a card.
So which one do you personally use?
I use Robinhood right now. Very simple, very easy for me, and I invest in the Vanguard S&P 500 and the Vanguard High Yield Dividend. I prefer those two, and Robinhood uses both of those and it's free. So what about you?
I use SoFi. One of my favorite things about SoFi is the Roth IRA account. I don't invest in cryptocurrency, so that 1.25% fee does nothing to me because that's not what I do right now. Maybe in the future, but that's not what I do right now. So mainly I'm retirement focused. I do have a small active investing account, but that's me for right now.
We hope you guys liked this video. Let us know in the comment section which of these apps or any other investing apps that you use, and we would love to dive right into them and figure out their pros and cons and cool features. And we could post future follow-up videos if we get enough other apps that people like.
We're going to make another video with a whole bunch of information on mutual funds, stocks, bonds, ETFs, what these other fees are, because even though they say no commission, there are still some other fees that you may have to pay. And we're super excited to do this. Let us know if you have any questions or comments.
Also, check out our other video where we did a review about budgeting apps for 2021. And we will see you guys next time.